Hey, what's up? It's DJ. We got some great news today as the Farming Simulator Signature Edition for the Nintendo Switch 2 has got a release day. It'll be dropping on Tuesday, December the 9th. So we got a couple things here. Number one, we've got a full blog, we got new screenshots, we've got a trailer as well, which, by the way, that video is already out. So if you just want to see the trailer, you can watch that. It's the video right before this one. And we're also going to talk about, is it coming to mobile? Because I think I know the answer to that, and it has something to do with a game that was released like 7 or 8 years ago. So sit back and relax, grab yourself a snack, and let's do it. You might remember a couple months ago, actually 4 months ago, released a video, May 28, yikes, announcing this game. However, now we've got the release day, we've got information, we know equipment, and we know what it's based on. So you may or may not recognize some of these screenshots. These are from Riverbend Springs. It is a map that is in Farming Simulator 25. So the current desktop version of the game, that is what this is based on, which is kind of wild. Not only that, we've got DLC equipment like Mercedes-Benz is coming to a mobile game? That's amazing. We got the Kubota M8 on here as well. This is in, I think the, was the FS23 this is in as well, plus horses. That's cool to see. We've got a Farm Tech trailer in the background that's silver. How cool is that? Oh, and it says you could pre-order this as well. However, if you click on buy it, it just says currently not available in the selected country. What? So if it's not going to show anything on the Farming Simulator website, maybe the Nintendo website will show us something. And yeah, I mean, we get screenshots, so that's cool. The thing is, I think we've got quite a few of these screenshots. Like, these screenshots are not for Farming Simulator Signature Edition. Those were screenshots that came out with the release version of Farming Simulator 25. So I guess they just reused the same ones. Anyway, it is expensive, $60 US. However, you won't have to pay for any DLCs because Nintendo Switch doesn't have those. So that includes everything, but that is the exact same price as Farming Simulator 25 is right now. Ooh. Going back over, we can see a few things. There's not actually a ton of information still that we've got on it. Of course, the Signature Edition is based in Farming Simulator 25, the latest entry, as we already talked about, meaning Nintendo fans can look forward to the relaxing farming experience that makes Farming Simulator great. The two are not connected, but it's still exciting. We already talked about this as well, but over 400 authentic machines from more than 150 internationally renowned brands, including Mercedes-Benz, which is very cool. Now, we haven't seen anything about Nexat. We haven't seen anything about Ford or the Versatile stuff that came in the Plains and Prairies DLC. Also, probably not going to be seeing mods. We won't have those. Precision Farming, I wouldn't expect to see that either. This is still technically a different game, but we will have 3 maps. We've got Europe, North America, and East Asia. So we do know that Sri Lanka, Riverbend Springs, and Utampintai will be coming Farm Sim Signature Edition. About said 26. Grapes, production chains, and even the Acros. Man, that's a good looking truck. Oh, we're at the bottom already. So that must mean it's time to go back over to the Nintendo website. We actually can see kind of what's going on with this. So, game file size, 21.8 gigabytes. However, you can fully expect that to be higher because they will more than likely add more things to it, and they will have to update some things. And with those updates, it does require more. But that's like less than 10% of what a Nintendo Switch 2 will hold. So that's great news. You could store Farm Sim Signature Edition 10 times on your console without having to get an expansion. Supported play modes, you got TV mode, tabletop, and handheld. So no matter how you play your Switch 2, you'll be able to use that. Number of players, single system 1, which is kind of rough considering that it's, would be fine to have multiplayer. Bit of a disappointment. Having multiplayer in Farming Simulator Signature Edition would definitely be cool. Very, very cool. Nintendo account, family group lending, you've got supported there. Switch Online for save data cloud, so there is that. You've got Play Online, Access, Classic, NES, regardless. Data. That's basically what you're getting. Nintendo Switch 2, that's it. Giant Software is your publisher, and then supported languages. Sometimes this does matter, so let you know. Dutch, English, French, German, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Portuguese, Russian, and then we have simplified Chinese, Spanish, and traditional Chinese. And it also is something kind of interesting. So obviously we have touchscreen. Well, Farming Simulator doesn't like work with touchscreen, but all of the mobile ones do. So it's really interesting to see that. But generally it's just for controls or activating something. I don't know if they're going to do anything different. Would be very cool to pet the dog by, you know, tapping the screen or something. And it's very cool that we have HDR support. Very cool. Okay, so now we've talked about everything. You know, the platform information. You've seen a couple screenshots. We didn't do a breakdown, but we will here in just a second, I promise. But I wanted to talk about, is this going to come to mobile? No. And this game is the reason why I don't think it will. This was Farming Simulator Nintendo Switch Edition. This was based off of Farming Simulator 17, the game that had released about a year prior to it coming out on Nintendo Switch. Basically had all the same stuff, similar things, but it wasn't Farming Simulator 18, because this would have technically been FS18. Well, guess what? What happened later after that? Farming Simulator 18 came out, and though it had some similarities, it had nothing to do with the Switch Edition. So, we still got this. As a matter of fact, this released first. So, that's another thing that's interesting. The Farming Simulator Signature Edition releasing on Switch before the next mobile game, which I think we all assume is going to be Farming Simulator 26. So that's what I think. I do not think that Farming Simulator Signature Edition will be coming to mobile devices, and I think the next one's going to be Farming Simulator 26, because we've literally been down this road before. Okay. Now let's look at some screenshots. We looked at the first three already. We will be getting baby cows. Yeah, we got our Deutz there in the background. We've got a milk tank there too. That's very cool. And we've got baby cows. We've got adults right there. We've got little guys right here, wee bitty babies. They're so adorable. I love it. We will have logging coming as well. That's super duper cool. I can't remember if we've got any logging stuff currently, but it looks, I mean, this looks great. So I can't wait to see that in Farming Simulator Signature Edition. Playing on the Switch. You've also got your spray right here, AgriFag. This is on, I believe that's Riverbend Springs there. This one's on Hutan Pentai, which looks awesome. As a matter of fact, I haven't really played on Hutan Pentai. So maybe we do that. Instead of playing on Riverbend, or instead of playing on Zilanka, which I've done series on both of those on the main channel, why don't we play on Hutan Pentai? That would be great. I would have a blast. And I get to do everything brand new for the first time. Kinda. Here is also on Hutan Pentai. They are planting rice. So we will have rice coming in, rice patties. I don't know if rice patties are going to be specifically in certain places, or if we'll be able to put them down like we can in FS25. That'd be cool. Looks like we've got buildable areas here as well. The only thing is, so down here at the bottom, right in front of the truck, that is where the icon is, like the trigger area where you deliver things to rebuild, and I don't see it here. But they probably turn those off for screenshots because they don't look like really nice. This truck is delivering. That's the international, well, I'll say semi-truck, pickup truck. I don't know, it's a 6500 level. It's taking in wood, and you need wood to rebuild this thing. So maybe that is happening as well. Of course, we have grapes. So here we go. We've got a grape harvester, the Euro Grape Liner, which I believe was released in Farming Simulator 19, if I can remember correctly. I think that was dropped in 19. It may have been 22, but I think it was a DLC item. Here's our wagon builder, so we could build wagons and have them sell off. That's very cool. Awesome. And of course, it's very cool to see this back over on Hutan Pentai, the Actros L, with the IT Runner attachment stuff on the back of it. And it looks really good in white. Really good. I think that's all the screenshots we got. Figure I'd pop over to the Farming Simulator Elite Giant Software Press Center, which is where you can download certain things. However, yep, that is all the screenshots that we've got from that. We did get some announcement screenshots, but again, like I said, I think those are just Farming Simulator 25 that they removed the logo and changed it up a little bit. Oh, speaking of logos, there we go. I was looking for that this morning. So there you go. Farming Simulator Signature Edition coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 only. And it's going to be on Tuesday, December the 9th. The game being $60 US. you can better believe that I will be making some videos on this. As a matter of fact, today I sold my Switch and I bought a Switch too. It should be here anytime. I had it delivered. So hopefully here soon, if you guys would like to see maybe an unboxing, because like this is the only game I'm gonna play is the Signature Edition until whatever the next Farming Simulator game comes out. I'll play that after that. So if you want to see that, let me know the unboxing and how I plan on playing Farming Simulator Signature Edition with it. If it's something you're interested in, again, let me know. If you're like, nobody cares, let me know too. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something with this video. If you did, drop a like on it, get subscribed if you're new. Enjoy the DjGoHam fam. Double check your notifications. We never miss videos like this one. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you in the next one.